Hello, and welcome back to John R. Prospecting. Today, we are going to be going through a bag of Paydirt that I won from Vendetta Prospecting. So I actually won this when he was doing his Prospectors Ball from 2022. I also won this as a awesome little trophy, and it's the 2022 Prospectors Ball Most AU Panned. So I guess I won it because I panned the most gold in 2022. So that is awesome. And again, thank you, Vendetta Prospecting. I really appreciate it. This thing is awesome. Now, if you guys remember how I got this in the mail, these two were off. They were not even attached to the quartz, and the nameplate here wasn't even on it as well. I went ahead and I bought some super glue for rocks, and I actually super glued it back. Same thing with the nameplate here, and I'll tell you what, look at, I'm picking it up from the miner's cart and it wasn't even going anywhere. So stronger than ever. This I'll probably re-glue eventually, the little cactus here, but I think it looks good for right now. So this is the bag of Paydirt we're going to be going through. And if you guys see, there is a ton of black sands. And this is just going through the bag. I mean, there's a ton of black sands in here. So that's going to be a lot of fun going through. But that's fine. So let me actually open it up. First, let me go grab a tub. And we got a tub here. Now we could open her up and let's pour the material in here and take a look at it. So let's open it up. I really like how he does these heat seals. I mean, it's sealed like a ½ inch into the bag. So I don't know how he does it, but it's like melted or something. But we got her open. Now let's open this up. All right, let's take a look at the material there. This is the Hassayampa material. So, not too sure what kind of gold's going to be in here, but there's only one way to find out, is to start panning it out. So, let's pour the material out and take a look at it in the tub here. So there is some bigger material in here. We are going to have to classify it. And I actually think I see my first piece of gold right there. So that is awesome. Yep, that is the first piece of gold. Very cool. Now, I actually did his Hassayampa before. When I did his 1 ounce bucket of Paydirt, I did the nugget bucket. I had the 11 or 11.5 gram nugget in it, which was very awesome. I just remember him putting a lot of black sand or magnetics black sand in it, and he added a lot. But you could tell how much black sand is in there. Look at that. And I think we are going to have to classify it, because I don't know how fine this gold's going to be in here. And according to that one piece, yeah, it's going to be fine. But there's the material. We got it all out. Let me just make sure there's nothing left in the bag here. I mean, I kind of know how much gold's in here, but I really don't. Alright, no more material in the bag. Alright. Look at all that black sand. Holy cow. This is probably going to be a really hard paydirt or material to go through. But let's grab the magnet and find out how much magnetics there are. And there is a ton. Holy cow. I mean, I barely went in there. I mean, Bayou Gold Guy just did the Pirate's Booty bag with this material. And holy cow, there is a lot of magnetics in here. That is a lot of magnetic black sand. So, let me go classify this. We'll be back when we are done classifying the material. So, we shall be right back. Alright, so we are done classifying it. Let me show you the material. Here is the plus 10 material. Actually, there wasn't too much material, which I was shocked. I did not see any gold in here. Not too sure if we're gonna pan it out or not. Here's the minus 10 plus 20 material. I did see a couple of pieces of gold in here, but not a lot. Let's check it for magnetics. Yeah, there's some in there. Not a whole lot though, so that's fine. Now, this is the minus 20 plus everything else. And there is a ton of black sand, magnetics, probably some hematite, but there is a ton of this. So, and I could go in there every time and fill up the magnet. So that's going to be fun going through. See? Alright. So let me go get my panning station ready so we can start panning out the material. I think we're going to go through this stuff first because I think most of the gold's going to be in the minus 20 plus everything else. So let me go get my catch pan, my panning pan with some water, and we're going to start panning the material. So we shall be right back. Alright, so as you guys can see here, I got my catch pan, my panning pan with some water. I already do have some jet dry in there. So let's give it a little mix here. Just so the surface tension will help the small gold from floating. Alright, we got a couple suds there, so I think we're okay. Alright, so let's pour some of this material into the pan and try to pan it. So, as you can see how dark it is still, check that out. So, alright, so I don't want to go with too much, so we'll go about there and see how this stuff is before we go with any more. And it's going to make my water just a little bit dirty. Still think this is going to be kind of hard paydirt to pan. I am going to have to pan it slow. The only good thing is I did classify it. We shall see. Hopefully all that gold is sinking. And I am probably going to pan this off camera and then come back and show you guys what gold we got. But let's just see how it is. So far it don't seem too bad. All the black sand is actually sinking, so that's a plus. And if we know the black sand is sinking, we know the gold is. Yeah, I already tell there's a lot of black sand in here. So I guess it's not too bad. Not too much more and we'll be done with this first pan. Not too much more and we'll back pan it. I think I already got water in my snuffer bottle with some jet dry, so I think we're all right. We'll do it one more time. All right, let's see if there's any gold in this pan. Yep, there is gold in it. Lots of small itty bitty pieces of gold. Yeah, there's a few bigger pieces in there, but not a whole lot. All right, so I think we're just about to just gold. Really can't see any more black sand or hematite. So let me show you the gold. Very nice. All right, so let me zoom you guys in. There you go. I'd say there's probably, I don't know, maybe 15 to 20 pieces there. That is awesome. Very cool. Awesome stuff so far. Let me zoom you guys back out. All right. So let me suck this gold up in our snuffer bottle. All right. So I'm going to go through this little bit of material one more time, and I'm going to start panning out some more of this material, so we shall be back when I pan some more out. All right, so we just went through our second pan, and again, found some gold. Let me zoom you guys in. There you go. 10 pieces of gold, with this one down here being the biggest piece. Very nice. Hopefully I will find gold in all of the pans. I think that'll be awesome. Let me zoom you guys back out. All right, let's suck this gold up in the snuffer bottle with all the other gold. This is actually easier than I thought it was going to be, panning this stuff. I'm really shocked. So yeah. I mean, it looks like it was going to be some really hard material to pan out with all the black sand in there, but honestly, it really isn't too bad. And this last time when I panned this material here, I actually put a lot more than the first pan, so maybe a little bit more, but I did put more of the material in. Looks like we're not seeing any gold so far. So yeah, no gold. See how dark that was when I poured that material out? Alright, so I'm going to try a little bit more material. And I do know once we get down to the bottom, there's going to be a ton of black sand and hematite, so I probably won't be putting so much material in the pan. So we shall see. You know, this pan I even got more material in the pan, so than the second time. So I'm gonna go pan this, and we'll be right back when I get done panning this out. We shall be right back. All right, so we finally got done panning out all that material that we just panned out. So let me show you the gold that we got. Check that out. Let me zoom you guys in. Check that out. Lots of pieces of gold. There's probably about 50 pieces of gold right there. But that is awesome. And again, while I was panning this, I'll tell you one thing. This pan was very heavy. As you guys could see, all those black sands down there. Quite a bit. But that is awesome. Awesome looking pan so far. Let me zoom you guys out. Alright. So let's suck this gold up in our snuffer bottle. Nice amount of gold too. Alright, so I'm going to go through all those black sands one more time and see if there's any gold in it, which I don't think there is. And then I'm going to go pan a lot more off camera because as you guys could see, we have a ton of material left still. And when we get done panning, I'd say maybe half of it, we'll come back and we'll show you. That's if I keep most of it in the pan, which I probably won't. Unless if I put it in the other snuffer bottle, maybe we'll do that. I could show you about half of what I've gotten so far, minus whatever in the first snuffer bottle. We'll be right back in a little bit. All right. Let me just say, wow. There was a ton, and I mean a ton, of black sands. Yeah, I was just watching Vendetta's Guess the Paydirt for May. We're in the chat rooms, and the only thing I was saying is, Vendetta, there's a lot of black sand. Holy cow. While panning, I'm like, you know what? There's going to be no way I'm going to be able to keep panning material and then saving the gold for last. So we actually sucked up all the gold that we found, minus the stuff that was in the first two pans. That gold is right here in this snuffer bottle, but we did manage to use this snuffer bottle and we were able to get all the gold in here. So now let's pour this gold out and I'll show you the gold and how much gold, because there is quite a bit. And then we're going to transfer it into this snuffer bottle. Let's do a quick little snuffer dump of the minus 20 material so I could show you guys the gold so far. And like I said, lots of it. Alright, let's pour it out. Alright, let's make sure I got the gold out of the snuffer bottle. So it looks like we got all the gold in there. Alright, but anyways, let's see if I can try to keep the water in the pan. But let's show you the gold that we got from the snuffer bottle. Let me zoom you guys in very carefully here. Check that out. Look at all that gold. That is a lot of gold. Looks like there's a wiry piece of gold over in here. I gotta see if that's a piece. I think that's that dirty piece of gold that I saw. But it was still staying at the top of the pan when I was panning it, so. Alright, so let me zoom you guys out so we could suck the gold up. Alright. So let's combine this gold with the other gold that we got in the other snuffer bottle. There's quite a bit of gold in here already now. Now there's a very nice amount of gold. So, I'm going to check these couple little pieces of stuff in here just to make sure there's no gold in here. And then I think I'm going to grab the -10 +20 material so we could start panning that out. So we'll be right back when we start going through the -10 +20. Alright, so we started actually panning out the -10 +20 material. So let me show you how much we have left. We got that little bit left, and I do remember seeing gold in the pan, so we're going to pour the rest in. And now there's no more material. Let's actually pan the rest on camera. And again, I was super shocked of how much gold was in this material, because if I remember when I was classifying it, I did see a couple pieces, but not a whole lot. So I was actually pretty shocked. Mike did give me a little bit of a clue of how much gold's supposed to be in this material. I'm not going to say, because I want it to be a surprise at the end. The only thing that I do know from the Prospectors Ball, he said this was a 1 gram bag, but Prospector Jimmy or Prospector L snuck a little bit more gold in there. And another thing, Miller Prospecting was actually supposed to win this bag. I think him and I were the last two at the very end, and this bag was one of the last two bags to get picked. And Miller Prospecting chose another bag instead of this bag. And the amount of gold that's in this bag is, I'm actually pretty shocked that it's that much over the 1 gram. You'll have to wait till the end of the video to see how much gold is in that bag. Alright, we're down to the last little bit here. Alright, let's back pan it and let's see how much gold is in here. So that one piece right there is actually staying with the gold, so as you guys can see, it's still there. Did move a little bit, but I'm going to say it's a piece of gold just because it likes to stay there with the gold. So let me get the water out. So now let me show you the gold. Let me zoom you guys in. Check that out. I'm going to say there's probably 20 to 30 pieces there, but that is awesome. And again, I gotta take a look at that, but that it might be gold. So very awesome looking stuff, nice and chunky. Let me zoom you guys back out. All right, so I'm gonna go make sure there's no other material besides gold up here. Take a look at that piece, and then I'm gonna suck it up, and then we're gonna come back and we're gonna start going through the +10 material. So we'll be right back. All right, I'm back. By the way, that one really dark piece, it was gold. I actually looked at with the Lynch Mining Jewelers loop, and it was just a very dirty piece of gold. So here we got our +10 material. As you guys can see, we're gonna pan it out really quick. So let's pan it out. I really don't think there's going to be any gold in here, but hey, you know what? You never know. So far, I'm actually having a blast going through this bag. Yeah, the black sands and that very finer material is a pain in the butt. It's not too bad so far. It was actually easier than I thought. minus 20 material. Nice pizza quartz. Alright, let's back pan and see if there's any gold in it. Which is awesome still, because there was not a lot of material to pan out, so... And I'm not going to complain. This bag was a very awesome bag. Now would I want to pan through that material all the time? No. But it was fun to go through. So let me go get everything cleaned up here so we could do our snuffer dump. So we'll be right back when we get my gold station cleaned up so we can do the snuffer dump. So we'll be right back. Alright, so let's do the final snuffer dump and show you guys all the gold. Alright, let's make sure there's no more gold in the snuffer bottle. Alright, no more gold in the snuffer bottle. No gold in here, right? I don't see any. Nope, nor in this snuffer bottle. I think we're good. It's actually kind of nice having two snuffer bottles because you could do stuff like that. Show you the gold that we got. Check that out. Let me zoom you guys in. Check that out. That is very nice. Lots of gold in there. Finger for reference, but that is awesome. Looks like a golden rainbow. That is awesome. Can't wait to get this stuff dried up so we could get away on it. So let me zoom you guys back out. Alright. So I gotta go get some water in my snuffer bottle. And don't forget, we always put jet dry in it. Alright, let's suck this gold up. Alright, I don't see any more gold. So now, let me get that out of the way. I'm going to dump it all in here. So I'm going to tip this thing over, put it on top, and I'm going to firmly hold it like that. And we're just going to dump it over. I'm going to shake it up. Make sure all the gold is falling down, as you guys could see there. And just lift the bottle up, just like that. Alright, so let me go get the gold dried up, make sure there's no more gold in this snuffer bottle, and we'll be back when the gold's all dried up. We will be right back. Alright, let me show you guys really quick. This is all the gold that we've got. Yes, it's all wet still, but that is all the gold from that bag. Very awesome. It almost fills the whole bottom of this cup. So, alright, let me go dry the gold, and we'll be right back when that gold is all dried up. Alright, so as you guys could see here, all the gold is dried up. That's a nice amount of gold. Let me tell you. Check that out. Nice amount of gold. Awesome looking stuff. And I will have pictures of that gold at the end of the video. So now, there's only one thing left to do is, let's weigh it up and let's see how much gold is actually in this bag. says 1 gram, but I think there's more. And I know there's more because he said there was going to be more. So let's open up the scale. And hopefully I did catch all the gold. And just for good measures, we're actually going to recalibrate the scale. So let's go to calibrate. It's going to ask for the 50 gram weight, which we got there. And now it's going to ask for the 100 gram weight, which is there. And we pass. So there we go. Let's put our 250 gram weights away. Let's put our weigh boat on. And let's zero it out. And now we're going to add the gold that we found to the weigh boat here. I'm dying to see how much gold is in here. I have not weighed this up or nothing yet, so this is the first time I'm seeing it too. All right, here we go. 0.1, 3, 4, half a gram, 6, well over 3/4, 0.9, all right. So right there, we are at 1 gram, and I still have a nice pile of gold left. Check that out. So now, let's weigh the rest of the gold. And let's see what our total weight is. All right, let's see here. There it goes. We're at 1.1, 1.2, 1.3, 1.4, gram and a half, 1.6. Wow. 1.730 grams. Let's make sure there's no more gold in here. Looks like there isn't. All right, so check that out. Look how much gold we found. 1.730 grams. That is awesome. Holy cow. Thank you very much, Vendetta Prospecting. That was awesome. I really appreciate it, man. Thank you very much. And I will leave a link for Vendetta Prospecting, his Patreon page. So if you guys want to join, you guys, every month he has a random winner. They win some awesome stuff. Paydirt, specimen gold, nuggets. So haven't won anything yet besides that bag and my first place for the most AU panned last year. So, but again, thank you very much, Mike Vendetta. That is awesome. All right, well, we know where the gold is going to be going after we weighed it up. So let's put it in the gold case here. And let me show you what we wrote down. So basically this bag really doesn't have a name. So I'm going to be naming it the Vendetta Prospecting Prospectors Ball. And I'll know what it is because this was the bag that I won from the Prospectors Ball. We're going to write down 1.730 grams. All right, let me show you what we wrote down. Vendetta Prospecting Prospectors Ball, we wrote down 1.730 grams. So now let's put the gold in our gold jar here. And I already got the black foam out of it. So let's pour it in. Alright, looks like we got it all. Let me show you the gold. There it is. Very awesome. Very cool. Definitely pretty much filled the bottom of the little jar here, which is awesome. Alright, there we go. We got the cap on. Alright, 9 done, 41 to go. But again, thank you very much, Vendetta Prospecting. I had a fun time going through it. I really thought it was going to be a harder paydirt to go through, but it really wasn't. There was a ton, and I mean a ton of black sands. Now I hope you understand why I was saying in your last video for the Guess the Paydirt, ton of black sands, you know, so, but, and again, if you guys haven't already, please hit that thumbs up. Also, please subscribe so you don't miss any of my future videos, and take a look at the pictures at the end of the video. Thank you all for watching, and we'll see you guys on the next one.